Oh yeah. This being spontaneous, day two. Boy, I tell you, this roller coaster ride never stops. Welcome to the fucking early part of the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. Okay. Blackie Fitzpatrick. Wow. 8 minutes past 6 o'clock in the evening in Vienna. Thanks for joining. This is by special request. JB, I don't want to get too. It's starting to turn into like a Love Boat episode. Everybody's happy. They're in the Love Boat. We're going to take a cruise. The Love Boat. This is brilliant. We like this type of fucking thing. And then in the middle, okay, you get a couple of drinks. Maybe you have a visit to the doctor. Maybe Gopher has your luggage. And then all hell breaks loose. Family problem. We're getting a divorce. Fucking, I love it. This is too much fucking drama. This is Love Boat shit, man. Usually I thought JB and me did shows like Fantasy Island. We talk about UFOs and conspiracy theories and fun stuff like that. Now it's turning into, it's the Dr. Blackie Relationship Counselor show. Mike, thank you. Fucking A. Okay, everybody say hi. If JB can get his... I should have to open up my... I mean, I don't think it's going to happen. He said 1% chance, so I'm going to guess that he is correct, which means his mother will never come on my show. It would be fucking great if we get JB's mom... together with JB. No, how do we do that? That's like a conference call thing. Maybe they can figure it out. To have him come on, me doing it spontaneous. I mean, it's still fucking sunny here. Blue skies in Vienna. It's actually not freezing. It's 7 degrees Celsius. Rescue says, I'm not supposed to read. It doesn't matter. This isn't even the real show. This is me being spontaneous. I was supposed to finish this beer and then take a nap. It looks like I might not have a nap tonight. I still have a lot of beer and a lot of wine. I'm going to do my normal show at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is just me coming in for a laugh. I heard people saying that Gramps is not working. That sucks. I went on to OAN when I was reading, I was watching JB's thing from earlier, and then Trump was on. I was like, oh, that's cool. Trump is fucking getting really tough with China. Cool! I think that's fucking great. And I don't care what JB's mom says. I believe President Trump, and when he says that America's been ripped off for decades, smells like a hustle. If anybody can figure out the hustle, it's going to be Donald Trump. And Donald Trump wants to make America great again. And he's doing it. And an executive presidential 301, whatever thing he signed, it looks like nobody does that stuff. He did it. I love Trump. Trump is fucking great. And so JB, I came a little bit late, and then I was like, oh, now let's check out JB's show. And he's telling a story about his parents think he's the fucking Nazi. Or is it the other way around? I can't remember. No, they think he's self-inducing himself into a concentration camp. So it's kind of like Nazi and killing Jews all at the same time. I don't know. Isabel and I were researching. We talked about this yesterday a little bit. Did Hitler go to Argentina after the war was finished? Germany surrendered, and supposedly he gave a bunch of cyanide pills to some people, and then he shot himself in the fucking head. And some people believe that maybe he went to Argentina with a bunch of the other guys. Nobody really knows. I asked Isabel, I says, hey, let's do some research here. Can you find a picture of Hitler dead? And she found a picture of Hitler dead in 1945. It was funny because behind his dead body, well, it looked like him. It's not too hard to find a Hitler double. I know a couple of them. And all you have to do is have a funny mustache, and everybody looks like fucking Hitler. Black hair, funny mustache, short. Okay, that's easy. And there was a bunch of people, looked like German people. They were smoking cigarettes and fucking smiling. It's a funny picture. But I think it was Dick Wendell and JB were saying, hey, hold on a second. Hitler actually went to Argentina. And so the conspiracy theory continues. So I'm not sure what JB's trying to do with his mother. It's intervention. Hold on, that's what they're trying to do with him. They're trying to intervene into JB's life to make him normal. He is normal. Hello, JB's mom. JB is fucking normal. Give me a fucking break, man. My mother doesn't watch this show. She knows me already. I tell her the truth, and she says, I don't want to hear you tell the truth. Okay. My mother loves conspiracy theories, though. I will say that. My mother loves Trump. My mother loves music. So there's a lot. My mother and I have a mutual respect for each other. And she says, but I can't hear you say the F word. And talking about gross things. And water sports. And I don't want to hear about drug smuggling. I don't want to... Oh, okay, let's talk about fucking nuclear bombs. That's better. That's subject she can talk about. Maybe JB's mom can talk about nuclear bombs. Let's talk about nukes. Well, that's not disgusting. We like that. Let's talk about fucking machine guns. Well, that's okay. Oh, no, we should ban them. JB's mom would say ban them. Well, I don't know. Well, let's talk about it. Let's have a discussion. No, we have to have strict rules. Take your shoes off before you come into the house. Don't tread dirt everywhere. I'll clean it up later. Southpaw says, my parents are hardline conservative. Mine too. No gray areas. No, my mom and dad are super conservative, very religious and very conservative. And I respect that. And if it wasn't for that, I would have studied atheism. And now I'm a Christian, but I'm not religious. Rescue says, Heather, I would talk to JB's mom in a way she would understand. Oh, we got a mediator here. Rescue, I think, is up to the challenge. No, I think, I'm sure she'll never come on my show. It'd be fucking hilarious, though. It'd be fucking hilarious. I'd be like, hi, Boston. I think she's in the suburbs of Boston. I'd be like, hi, suburbs of Boston. JB's okay. Yeah, but he fucked his car up. That was a fuck up. He admits it. He fucked up. Doesn't mean it was a mistake. It was part of the learning curve. Remember, a man is not a man until he's 30. JB is 33. He's still learning how to be a man. You don't drive your car fucking drunk. He knows that by now. Brandy says she will be right back. Probably getting a snack. I recommend beer and peanuts for this show. Heather says, I'm a pretty good mediator too. Good. Okay. No, and I think all of us are. We know how to talk fucking normal. But one of the best things that I love, I hope you're listening, JB's mom. One of the best things I love about your son is that JB is respectful. Okay? He knows how to, you know, in Boston, everybody's got the dry sense of humor and shit. We know how to make jokes and make fun of our friends and all that shit. But JB is very, very respectful. That does, I can see this going into like a PC thing. He's a gentleman who would open up the door for a lady. Oh no, you can't do that. Ladies have to open the doors by themselves. JB is conservative. His parents maybe are extreme liberal, which means ladies open. Give me a fucking break. I can't buy roses for my girlfriend? Okay, right now I can't because I'm broke. But it's like you're allowed to be a little bit like James Bond. Okay, James Bond would open up the door for a lady. If it's her birthday, he'd maybe buy her a dozen long stem roses with baby's breath. That's the type of thing we like on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. Does that mean it's fucking PC, un-PC, macho, fucking whatever? It's tradition. Okay? Easter's coming up, okay? My daughter believes in the Easter Bunny. I'm not going to take that away from her. I have to be insane. I know some parents, and anybody can yell at me you want, doesn't really matter. JB reminds me all the time, if you don't like this shit, press X and leave. Some people like to tell their kids, I think they're called pagans or something. They say, there is no such thing as Santa Claus. That's a lie. Santa Claus is real. I know, because he lives in the North Pole. You can't take that away from my childhood. Easter Bunny is real. There's no way a fucking bunny rabbit can go all around the fucking planet. Yes, he can, because he's a magic bunny. Don't take away my fucking childhood. I grew up in the 70s. It was fucking great. Okay? Nobody, PC, fucking whatever, Don't take away my fucking childhood dreams. America's the greatest country in the world. Okay, it's not true. Everybody knows that here. But we're trying to be. And that's why we have Trump. We're trying to be the greatest country in the world. There was a while there where we were. I think after World War II, I think we came out on top. And then everything kind of got fucked up. Korea, Vietnam. And then all of a sudden things got fucked up. Stupid wars. Huh? Money. Huh? Let's fucking take care of our own country. The first president I've ever heard say that shit is Trump. As a candidate. And then he got elected because all of a sudden we realized the word liberal doesn't mean anything. The word, doesn't matter, right or left, right? In America, we have two parties, right? Trump's independent. That's what I love about him. Sometimes he votes left, sometimes he votes right. He just uses his fucking brain. Like Americans do. So does that make us great? I don't know. We have more freedom of speech in America. Sometimes, not always. Sometimes it fucks us. So, yeah, I don't know. It's the greatest country in the world? Give me a break. It's like, who's the best football team? New England Patriots? Maybe. I don't know. I don't even believe in all these contest things. Everything is all a fucking gamble hustle anyway. It's amazing the Pats won so many times. I'm like, damn, that was weird. So maybe it does have to do with talent. Maybe people are taking steroids and they have to get banned from the Olympics. What the fuck do I know, man? I don't, to be righteous, which I'm sorry, but JB, your mom sounds like she's being righteous. She's not a fucking judge. She's not a judge. She's your mother, but she ain't a judge. Nobody is a fucking judge. I said this on my show last night. Nobody is a fucking judge. To pretend to judge somebody, like JB said, you can turn the show off. Doesn't really matter. But if I start to judge somebody, that's already showing a weakness. That is already showing a fucking weakness. Okay, that was my rant. Heather says I figured out the Santa thing at 9. Okay, well you had 9 good years, or at least 8. You were in your 9th year. Rescue says parents tell us grown-up lies a lot, then freak out when we find the truth. Correct. Southpaw says I actually do believe in Santa Claus. Not the omnipresent being, but the spirit and the good he represents. Correct! Nobody can take fucking Christmas away from me, man. No fucking way. Santa Claus is real. He lives in the South Pole. I said South Pole. But that's the Penguins. He lives in the North Pole. The 4th grade, yeah. I think I learned it, when, and this is, you have to be 18 years or older. If you're a kid, don't listen to me. Okay, maybe JB's mom is a kid. Don't listen to me. I had someone explain to me that there's no way a bunny can go around the planet. And then it hit me. And I have a sister who was 4.5 years older. And I went up to her and I heard the story. I think I was in 6th grade, I'll be honest with you. My aunt always calls me naive. I like that part about me. I like being naive. It's kind of nice. It doesn't mean I'm stupid. It just means I really want to believe. I'm a believer. The monkeys. I'm a believer. Imagine all the people. I'm a believer, like John Lennon. And so I told my older sister, I says, hey, I heard somebody saying at school today that Easter Bunny's fake. And she said, you just figured it out? She said, I was trying not to tell you. And I said, hold on a second. Does that mean that? She said, yep. Christmas too. And I was like, fuck me, Jill. Why the fuck do you have to? My sister's name is Jill. I said, Jill, why the fuck do you have to tell me that? She said, tell me it's not true. And she says, keep pretending it's real. Don't blow. I have a younger brother. He said, don't blow it for Jim, my younger brother. And they'll never be on my show either, right? Okay, so JB. And they know I do a show. They're like, fuck you, Blackie. We don't want to watch your show. So I would love to interview my brother or my sister. That would be great. My mother. Nobody's going to want. They're like, fuck you, man. We grew up with you. We had enough of you. Okay? And trust me, after a couple of years, you guys will have enough of me, too. And AC Cobra says Santa only comes once a year. Poor old man. And he spelled the word comes in a funny way that will make JB's mother upset. But that's a sort of French-English sense of humor. This is, okay, conservative. Conservative liberal, right? Boston. Okay. Liberal from Boston. doesn't compute for me, because for me, my parents are conservatives. But a liberal conservative, possibly. Massachusetts, people are usually relatively intelligent in Massachusetts. And I say, except for the assholes, there's a lot of assholes. We call them massholes. Which sometimes I feel like I'm a asshole, but not really. I don't think so. Kim says, every day is Christmas. Correct! Cheers. Mike says, true stories from me. Unfortunately, that is why I mask everything in humor. Like Woody Allen does. Yeah, he's a fucking freakazoid. But he tells funny jokes. That's why we like Woody Allen movies. And then he turned into a sicko. He fucking married his adopted daughter. And he fell in love with her when she was like, I don't know, 12. And he used to give her baths and shit. And then he married her. That's fucking weird. Oh, yeah, okay. Mike is like a Woody Allen character, possibly. That's okay. I like there's a lot of movies, early stuff from Woody Allen was genius, but he was masking his weirdness with comedy. Correct. Kim is spreading greetings to everyone. Southpaw says it's lunchtime. I know, I'm usually not on this early. This is I'm doing this as a half joke for JB's mom, so JB's mom can see that. JB's not that bad. I'm actually fucking worse. So, JB's a gentleman. I think I'm a gentleman, too. I don't know. What the fuck do I know? I don't have any sounds, bells, or whistles. I did not dot the I's. I did not cross the T's. This is just an impromptu thing. I'm going to play for a little bit until someone tells me I should shut the fuck up, or fuck the shut up, and JB will come back on. Or somebody can say, hey, Gramps is back on. If Gramps is back on, I'll say, hey, that's pretty cool. My thing says I got a good crowd here. This is totally unannounced. Well, on JB's show it was announced, but it was like Gramps is fucked up. I saw OAN for a little bit. Trump was great. Trump is a mover and a shaker. That's the type of thing we want for our presidents. Mover and a shaker. Not a day goes by without him fucking doing something really, really good. Rescue has a clarification and an update. Rescue says Gramps won't be up till after 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Recon 5 says Trump is the best president ever. Correct! That's great. Isabella's at work, so I can yell. She always says, don't say correct so loud. I know. And JB and I joke about this. I live with Isabella. It's her apartment. It's not my apartment. It's her apartment. I just live here. And she doesn't really want me to fucking yell all day and scream and all that shit. Coop says MAGA. Correct. This is 2 p.m. laugh out loud. I don't know. Somebody tell me 2 p.m. That means in a half an hour. I'm still trying to do this time zone thing here. Everything's all fucked up. You guys changed the clock differently now. In America, they changed the clocks different. It was always... They changed the clocks, and then comes Halloween. And now, George Bush, after the 9/11 bullshit, the story I heard, tell me if this is correct or incorrect, is that after, my dad told me the story, after 9/11 happened, George Bush changed the time zone, the spring forward, fall back thing. And now, it's still fucking daylight when the kids do trick-or-treat. That fucking sucks. Trick-or-treating should be done when it's dark. Okay, talking about taking away my fucking favorite memories as a kid. The stupid asshole in New York City has to fucking start running over people on the pedestrian bicycle path. Fucking loser. They're all gonna try to take everything away. Nope, no way. Can't take not in my lifetime. I ain't gonna take that shit away. Oh, I'll convince you, Blackie. Think this way. Fuck you. I'm an old man. I don't fucking... okay, I'm 49. The expression is old dogs don't change their spots. So I think I've graduated to the point where I'm old enough. I'm not really going to fucking change that much. I might get maybe a little bit smarter with certain tiny details of my life. But the whole picture of me ain't going to change that much. And I'll drink to that. Cheers. And Mike has it incorrect, and I don't know what is what do they call it, pet peeve? It's not really a pet peeve because I could give a flying fucking shit. Donald Trump said it in clear letters and punctuation. The exclamation point comes after the capital letter G. That is how we write K-A-G, exclamation point. Crystal Key says, I live near an Air Force base. Cool. I grew up in Western Massachusetts, and I was relatively close to an Air Force base. Not super, super close, but relatively close. And I used to like to watch the airplanes fly over, and I like the sound. Crystal says, are they ours? I don't know. They could be fucking China. Who the fuck knows, man? I hope they're ours. Correct. Rescue has a clarification. He said it for the next term. When he runs in 2020, his slogan is going to be that one. With an exclamation point, and Michael feels a little bit embarrassed, and he says, yes, sir! Kim asked me a question. The time in Vienna is 6:29. Early evening here. I'm looking at my clock. It says 18:29. Over here they use a 24-hour clock, which is kind of military, speaking of Air Force bases. It is 18:29 in Vienna. The sun has set. It's actually a little bit dusky outside. The stars have not appeared yet. I don't see any stars. 12:29 where rescue is. Correct! We're talking time zones. I hear airplanes landing right now. I'm close, relatively close, to the main airport in Vienna, which is called Schwekat. And nobody's going to remember that, and nobody's going to Google it. I don't even know why I said it. But the wind is coming from the south, which means now I can hear airplanes landing. Crystal says, a word that I'm going to try to say. Altus, Air Force Base near me. It's the gas station in the sky training ground. Oh, I like that stuff. That's pretty cool. Can you actually see the stuff when you look outside? Hey, I like it when the airplanes refuel. I think that's the right way to say it. They refuel in the sky. That's really, really cool. My numbers are bouncing back and forth. Everybody press like. It's for my ego and your own ego because you make me feel good. So it's a 50-50 deal with both of us. Crystal is more detailed. She says, it's the only place where they teach them how to refuel. And that's cool. I mean, I've seen it on documentaries and all that stuff. Crystal is continuing, and she says, yes, they run in a group of 3. Well, that's the type of thing we like, the 3 sisters. AC Cobra poses a statement. He says, we are in the future. Not right now. Right now, we're in the now. No, incorrect. I was talking about this a lot recently with Phil or with Isabel or somebody. The now, and I think it was Mel Brooks in the movie Spaceballs. And they made the joke about what is the now. Like, no, you were watching it now. They're like, huh? And they look at the camera and they go, huh? Anybody who saw Spaceballs, don't press 1 because I think everybody saw the movie already, except for JB. JB never saw his movies. I don't know why. He was into doing gadgets and stuff like that. Spaceballs is a great fucking movie. And they talk about being in the now. And Mike says, when will be in the future? Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. I'm singing bad on purpose. Kim says, what timing to refuel in flight? Correct. No, I think it's quite fascinating. That's I think the word precision comes to mind. It's really being exact. And as a musician, I have to be precise and play the correct notes. Coop says C-130s fly over my place every day. That's cool. No, I like watching I like watching airplanes in general. I love airplanes. People are like, oh, you should vote for the Green Party. I'm like, I can't because I love airplanes. And if I vote for the Green Party, that means I should be like every day with a billboard saying, stop airplanes. Stop airplanes. I'd be a hypocrite. There's no way I can vote for the Green Party. Stop airplanes. They're supposed to be like the biggest pollutant. I love airplanes. Without airplanes, I wouldn't be fucking living in Vienna right now, okay? I would have never seen Africa. I would have never seen South America. I wouldn't be able to travel. This is my guilty sin, okay? Let me pay my sin tax. I fucking love airplanes. Period. I think it sucks you can't smoke in airports anymore, and you can't smoke in the airplane. That part fucking blows. So I chew Nicorette. Rescue says, jet-assisted takeoff. Jato, or Jato, I'm not sure how you pronounce tell me in phonetics. Jato. I would say Jato, I guess. In English they say Jato, I don't know. Coop says, whoa. Krista says she gets a lot of eye candy. They practice in the rivers and valleys a lot. That's cool. No, I like that shit. I think it's totally cool. I love airplanes. I'm always going to love, and my dad was in the Air Force. I'm always going to respect airplanes and people who fly, people who work for airports. You know, the guys who take your shoes, take your shoes off. I respect. You know, anybody who works at the airport. Airports are cool. I liked it. I liked working. I worked at Logan International Airport in Boston. I fucking enjoy it. Tell that story to JB's mom, okay? I worked for Pan American Airways. I'm one of the good guys. Rescue says, look up. I'm not sure I can do that yet, but I'll try to go back to it later. And also clarifies, I used to love my barracks at the end of the tarmac when I was in the Corps. No, I lived next to... the closest I ever lived to an airport was really, really close. When I was like 30 years old, and it was a small airport in Florida. But they say it's where the 9/11 bombers were training. If anybody's a conspiracy theory person, they'll be interested in that. I actually was living in the town where the bombers were trained how to fly airplanes, if you want to believe that story. But it was right next to the airport. It was really great, and I loved the blue lights. And I had a lanai. People from the South know what that means. But I wouldn't call it a porch, but I was on the second floor. But I had a lanai. That's where I used to smoke. And I just would sit there and watch the airplanes take off and land. And I tell you, I could do that all day and never get fucking bored. If somebody wants to put me in prison, just fucking put me at Rescue Pet's fucking barracks at the end of the runway. I would never get bored. I don't fucking care. I love it. It's fascinating. It defies gravity. Now, obviously, it's physics and it works. And I love fucking airplanes. I really do love everything about it. AC Cobra says he has Eurofighters here. I saw the airplanes. I saw the Americans when I was here in the '90s. When Bill Clinton, Mr. Peace, did the fucking Yugoslavian war. That was a good one. And sent a bunch of Americans over to fucking bomb the shit out of Serbia. They decided that the Serbs were bad, the Croats were good. And I know the whole fucking story about what's happening in Yugoslavia in the '90s. And Austria was neutral. They said, we don't want to have anything to do with war. And I saw the fucking bombers. But they let America fly from Germany, from the air base in Germany, fly over Austria. And I looked at these huge-ass bombers. I don't know what the B-20 or whatever the fuck they're called. The big-ass bombers. And I saw them. They were super, super high. I don't say 50,000 feet. They were like, I don't know, 60, 70,000 feet? Somebody smarter than me can tell me how high the bombers really fly. They were really, really high up there. And I saw them and I was like, I wonder how many people they're going to kill. Thank you, Bill Clinton. You're supposed to be a fucking left-wing, fucking hippy-dippy, fucking Green Party motherfucker. And thank you, Austria. You're supposed to be a peace-loving country because Hitler was born in Austria. And we're not supposed to have anything to do with war, but you let the Austrian government says, America, you can have the airspace, and they bomb the shit out of Belgrade. And then I'm like, okay. I didn't vote for Clinton. I stopped voting after Dukakis. I voted for Dukakis. He lost, and I gave up. I'm from Massachusetts. Of course I was going to vote for him. I was a kid. I was like 18, 19 years old, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll vote for, this guy looks good. It's like, huh, George Bush? or Dukakis. And I was like, let's try this Dukakis guy. He's supposed to be from Greece or something. He sounds pretty cool. A rescue. I know I'm missing everybody. I'm sorry, guys. But the chat seems like it's running itself. Clinton closed my helicopter base after I got out. Says Rescue Pet. No, you're allowed to make fun of fucking Bill Clinton here. The guy's fucking hilarious. Brandy B says, I go to Atlanta and stay at the Renaissance Concourse right next to two of the runways. Correct. Yeah, I think I know where that is, actually. Two of the runway sets on the balcony and watch the planes land and take off. You are so close. It's awesome. One lands and takes off. Correct. I fucking know. I love it. It's like a symphony. It's totally orchestrated. It's timing. It's mathematics. It's physics. It's sound, right? Because there's a lot of sound. I love the sound. It's everything, man. Fucking airports are the fucking bomb. Not too healthy for your lungs, but hey, I'll smoke to that. Starscream is in the house. Finally, a time where I'm not busy. Well, welcome back, Starscream. This is actually not the real Blackie Fitzpatrick show. We're waiting for JB's mom to come on, or maybe JB will come on. Maybe Starscream, should I give you a call? You caught my attention now. And she says, Blackie. Starscream. She says, finally, a time where I'm not busy. Well, that means maybe I can give you a call, huh? And then she says, chicken exit. I'm not going to see your hair. You don't have to do your hair up or anything. Everybody say hi to Star. Star is one of the stars on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. This is a random thing here. I did it yesterday too. JB keeps on enticing me. He says, hey, Blackie, why don't you go live now? And I think to myself, oh, I could go live because Isabella's not here. I don't want to piss off my roommate, my girlfriend. It's the same thing with JB. He's like, he doesn't want to piss off his roommate, and it's not his boyfriend now. The guy he lives with, he doesn't want to piss him off, so respect, and now he lost his car and all that bullshit. So, she says, you can call me. I've had the flu and sound like shit. Okay, good. I'll take that as a yes. Okay, I'm going to open up Google Hangouts. This is where it starts to get interesting, because I'm like talking like way too much. And I'm not drinking a lot. I'm going to give you the floor, okay, Star? Because I need to go to the refrigerator and get another beer anyway. Okay. My Google Hangouts page is open. It says, Hallo Alec in German. I'm going to scroll down. I have a lot of names on my list. All friendly faces. And almost everybody has been on. And Starscream, and you're allowed to tell me to fuck off. That's allowed. I love calling Starscream. She's great. This girl can kick my fucking ass. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay. I have to see if it works. Hello? Okay, everyone's telling me I have to wait. Starscream has to make sure her volume is up. She has to turn off the sound on the thingy-dingy. Let's see, do we have a connection? It says there's a connection, so I'm going to be patient. Okay, I have to turn off my camera. Okay. Okay, now I have to turn my camera.
Okay, yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, that was my fucker. Welcome to the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. Tell us your name and tell us your time zone.
My name is Dolly Parton. It's 12:42 a.m. Well, p.m. now. Yeah.
Dolly.
No, is it a.m.? It's a.m.
Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton.
No, I'm delirious. I've been delirious. I've been running fever and shit. I don't know. I don't know where my mind is anymore.
But your fever passed, right? Do you still have fever? Oh shit, Crystal Keith jinxed it. She says, good sound. And now it's fucking gone. Okay, you're back on. I hear you now. Starscream, Dolly.
Like shit, dude.
Dolly, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. I hear you.
Okay,
can you hear me, Blackie?
Yeah, I hear you. Now, you're the one who can read the chats, right?
That can what?
You can read the chats right now, right?
No.
Okay. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go and get a beer. I'm going to go into the other room. I'm going to give you the floor for about 1 minute. Can you say something entertaining for 1 minute?
Maybe.
And then,
I don't fucking know, Blackie. You put me on the spot. Like
I know. Look, Dolly. I'll come back and grill you later. Okay. But I want to go and get a beer.
Get your beer.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Let me go to the comments section.
Yeah. Try to figure it out. I'm back in 60 seconds. That means you have to talk.
Shit, you guys. I've had the flu. Lord. Elderberry. What is elderberry? I've never heard of that. I think I need some beer. Maybe beer would do me good. Some whiskey. I've been trying to get a little token of some, good stuff, but I can't even get a little token, dude. God. It's driving me crazy. I think I need to just go sit in a sauna.
Okay, Starscream, your minute is up. You do sound sick.
I am very sick.
Okay,
I've been trying to fight it, so.
No, it's good. Here's I'll tell you a story, and it's true. Every time that I really, especially when I get fever and I really get sick, everyone says, "Blackie, you look great." I think it had. No, I'm not trying to be funny. It's like I remember one time a good friend of mine, a music friend, a girlfriend, not really girlfriend, kind of whatever, and she said, "I'm going to take you out to dinner. You need to have some good food." She took me to an Italian restaurant. I felt like shit. I thought I looked like shit. And then this girl, she was a lesbian, and she says, "Check it out. Every single girl in this restaurant is checking you out, Blackie." And I was like, I don't know why. People seem to be attracted to people who are sick. I'm trying to find a joke out of this. Do you want to show me what you look like today? You put on the real thing so I can see what you look like.
Talking about.
No. I'm going to see if my.
What?
I just want to see your face. I want to see if my theory is correct. When people are.
Oh God.
When people are sick,
no.
when people are look, I had this lovely picture of you already. I want to see the real super sick fucking Dolly Parton.
God. No, you don't.
Yeah, come on. Look, you don't have to show your tits or anything. Just show your face.
Oh God, no! I look like shit.
I know. I want to see it. I want to see if my theory is correct. People think they feel like shit. They look like shit.
Hell no! I'm not letting everybody see me on here right now. Look like
no, nobody's going to see you. Just me. I don't have that function. I don't know how to do that part yet. Just me. Only for me for 5 seconds. You sound like shit, but I think that you're actually probably. The theory is, in my mind, is that the aura changes. It's like you let down all your defenses because you're sick. You're defenseless. You're sick, and it makes you shine like a real Starscream.
Yeah, I'm shining like a greasy pig because I've been sweating like a. Oh God!
Don't show me your underpits, okay? I don't need to see that stuff. I just want to see, look into your eyes, because they say that the eyes, the soul opens up. All the cover of living in the normal world. I have to look nice and dress professional or whatever. For my job, I have to dress rock and roll. But when you're sick, it's like you forget about all the first world problems, and that's the third world beauty that comes out. Good, you're reading the chat. Okay, give me 5 seconds. I want to see your eyes.
Blackie, I look awful right now.
I know. I just want to see your eyes. I don't need makeup. I just want to. I have this picture of you right here. I want to see what your. I want to see the comparison, and I bet you that you're probably more gorgeous looking right now because all of your defense. But this is the part. Trust me. Work with me, Star. Work with me on this one. Work with me. 5 seconds. I'm gonna tell everybody you look like Dolly Parton.
Oh God.
Say yes.
I'll show you at the end of the call.
It's a little cheese. You do sound like shit, but I'm guessing.
I don't look good at all. No, I look like I was run through a fucking.
Prove it. Prove it. You sound like shit, but prove it that you.
I will.
Okay. When is? We can do the end of the call right now. You're having fun on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. That's okay. I'm not even reading the chats. Is there anything interesting going on? Not really, huh? No, this show sucks.
A lesbian restaurant?
No, it wasn't a lesbian restaurant. There were straight girls. They didn't like the lesbian who I was with. They liked me. Yeah, Mike says something you're not telling us. No. It wasn't it was a normal Italian restaurant in Soho, London. I'm not sure what Kim means. Rest is best. Oh yeah. Take a rest. Yeah, take a chill pill. No, this is funny. I'm actually Star. Do you want to tell us your real name? I can't remember what it is.
Amber.
Amber. Okay, Star. That's right. You have two names. Sometimes you show up as Amber. Now I remember. Okay. It's been a while since you've been on my show.
Yeah.
Kurt always has funny jokes. Kurt says, "I look best when I'm puking my brains out." Correct. No, that's true. No, that's what I'm talking about. When you're sick, people find you. I shouldn't say you, Star. I mean, people find.
Yeah.
You're more approachable. They find they're like. Normally, people think I'm way too intense. I'm talking about myself now. Oh, Blackie.
I've always noticed more men hit on me when I'm pregnant.
Also, that's what I'm talking about. It's because when you're pregnant, I don't want to make pregnant jokes. For example, you might not want to run for the bus. You might have to walk a little bit slower. You might stop smoking.
Hey, you remember last time I told you that I had a baby for a couple 15 years ago who couldn't have children? I don't know if you remember that last time I was on your show.
Remember that? Vaguely. Remind me and everybody else.
So 15 years ago, they have a couple that I met through church that I've known all my life, and they couldn't have kids, and they were college sweethearts and shit, and got married. They were married for over 30 years, and so I decided to have a baby for them. But it's not the woman's egg. She couldn't produce or carry eggs. She had women problems, you know. So, anyways, last weekend, they had gotten a hold of me and wanted to meet me. Like, usually in this situation, it's kind of like a man donating sperm, you know, and then, like, that kid comes and looks for him. You know what I mean? It's like a weird situation. Like, this wasn't even supposed to happen. Anyways, yeah, they called me up and wanted to meet me, so I met her. And she is so pretty.
Okay, Star. I just want to make sure and we are talking to Louisiana, right?
Yes.
I just want to make sure that I understand the story correctly. You carried another man's baby?
Yes.
And it was like a donor thing?
It was my eggs, so she's part me, but it was her husband's sperm, so...
But the baby was in your belly.
Do what?
The baby was in your belly. You had 9 months pregnancy.
Yes.
How much money?
Yeah,
how much money?
I carried the baby.
Girlfriend, how much money did you get paid?
I did it for free.
Because it was somebody from the church?
Yes, because I know them all my life.
Okay, no, that's very Christian. You're definitely going to heaven, girlfriend. I know I always have to say this out loud. Am I allowed to call you? Am I allowed to call you? Am I allowed to call you girlfriend?
Yeah, Blackie, that's fine.
Okay. Usually everybody says yes, but sometimes people, they're so fucking PC and they say, "Oh, what? Don't call me girlfriend." Give me a fucking break. Wow, that's actually. Tell us more.
So the girl, the little girl was asking them, you know, because her parents always told them all of her life, you know, like she was a gift and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And she's at that stage to where she's asking questions and wants to know. So they let her know, and she wanted to meet me. She wanted to see where she got her long legs from. And she's a professional dancer. She's so beautiful. Yeah, it was so cool though. It's so weird though. You know, it's a weird situation.
I would definitely use the word surreal, which is weird and but it's surreal. But I've heard these stories before on the television and stuff, and I think to myself, well, that's pretty cool. I mean, I have a daughter. So when you gave birth to a boy or a girl?
A girl.
And that's your girl.
She is mine, but she's theirs too. You know, I don't want to overstep my boundaries and intrude, so I just go by what they give me. You know, so.
Girlfriend, you have a lot of courage. I mean, that takes a lot of Does it fuck with your head?
Yeah, it's emotional, but she still, you know, she has a great life, and we're building a relationship, so it's pretty cool.
No, I think that's neat. How old is your daughter now? I'm sorry I called it your daughter, but it is your daughter.
She's 14.
Oh, that's a great age. And now she knows who her real mommy is.
I don't want to say I'm her real mom, you know, because her mom is a great mom.
You carried her for 9 months.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to make her mom feel less of a mother. You know what I mean?
No, I respect it. For me, my brain is like going, wow, because I'm a man, right? So I can't even imagine it to be a woman to carry a baby, and then you go to the hospital, you're in labor, stage 3 labor, and the baby comes out. Did you have a C-section or was it like an easy one?
No, I had her naturally.
Okay, good. You're lucky. It's those long legs.
I'm going to send you a picture right now of her.
Oh, please do.
She's a dancer. She's so beautiful. Anyways, her mom was giving me pictures of her, of the age of... Her mom gave me pictures of her when she was younger, you know, and she looks just like my other daughter, like exactly.
So you now I see the ballerina pictures. Beautiful. So you have how many kids? So you have this daughter, and
then I have a 15-year-old. She's gonna be 16.
Now
and I have a 7-year-old.
No, she's gorgeous.
She's gonna be 8.
I just saw the last one. She's at the face shot.
Thank
she's
you.
Gorgeous. Yeah, no, beautiful. That's a beauty. And I think I know the answer. Are you 33 years old?
34.
34. Okay, I was pretty close. Happy birthday to you. When was your birthday?
February.
Okay. That's why. I started doing this bullshit in January when I first met you. You had a birthday. You're 34. Damn. And so that means you've had 2 children.
2 of my own, yeah.
When you were
one for somebody else.
So 3 children you've had.
3 children, yep.
And when you were very, very young.
You know, I wasn't going to go through with it and have her baby for her, but she'd been through so many adoptions where the mothers, like, decided to change their minds at the last moment, you know? And she went through a whole bunch of, like, emotional shit. And I was like, fuck it. I'll do it.
You said yes, and how old were you?
22, I think.
That's fucking really young, girlfriend. Well, you're really you're a confident woman.
Well, they were special to me, you know.
No, I respect that. It's almost like a part of the family. I'm guessing it had that type of relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. No, I respect that. I'm not passing any judgment at all. It's just...
I was young, but they're, you know, that made their whole life. So.
No, it's great, and what a lovely thing that you did. I'll smoke to that, and I'll say it again that you're definitely going to be going to through heaven's doors. Okay, you're not going to get flushed down to hell.
I've thought that so many times. I'm like, man, I've done my good here. You're one of the good girls, and you're
you're so young and 34. I just think to myself, damn. I think when I was 34, I don't think I did that much stuff with my life. I did a couple of things, but I never to bear someone else's child. Did it hurt you when you had to say bye bye to it, or I just said the word to it, which sounds terrible. When you had
it's okay.
This is all new for me.
It's emotional, definitely. No, it's an emotional challenge. Yes.
I'm a father, so I'm feeling emotional too. It's like
like every year for like the past 14 years, you know, I've thought about her because I never wanted to intrude in their life. You know what I mean?
No,
because I don't. You know, some parents like that feel. You know.
Yeah. But
they're scared.
I'll be honest with you. I mean, I would probably get a little bit. I would have the feeling of remorse if I didn't get at least a Christmas card saying "Thank you so much for what you did, Star."
You know, and it's funny because she grew up not even 45 minutes away from me.
Well, that's
all these years.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be Dr. Ruth here and all that bullshit stuff, but I would feel remorse. I'd be like, at least fucking say Merry Christmas. I gave you a kid and carried the baby for 9 months. I mean, this is a story that we like on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. This story is like, trust me, here's a joke that I like to say. If this is not the truth, then you should be an author because that is a great story. And I've heard about stuff. I've heard about stuff like this. And as you know, I wrote.
It would make a good book. It would.
I just what I'm talking about. I wrote a book. Have you bought my book? Have you looked into it?
No, but you told me about it, and I keep forgetting to
doesn't matter.
Buy it.
You have to be rich to buy it. Okay?
I want to buy it though. I want to read it. I'm going to buy it tomorrow. It's
$17.95. $17.95 on Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com or whatever the fuck it's.
Oh yeah, that's cheap. I think
they have used. I think they have used ones too. You can get for like. Actually, the used ones cost more, which is funny, because nobody buys my book. So when it's used, it costs like $37. But you can get it for $17.95. It doesn't really matter anyway. But it's. I wrote this book for my daughter, so this has to do with what you're talking about. I wrote this book when my daughter was young, and I got a windfall from BP, and everybody knows my story. And I all of a sudden I found myself. I had a lot of money. I didn't have to work. I got to be a stay-at-home dad and assist the mother of my kid, and it was really great to watch the whole thing happen. Being a brand new father, and my hormones were like crazy, and everyone says, "Hey, Blackie, what are you gonna do?" And I'm like, "You're gonna look for a new job?" And I was like, "No." Like, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, "Something creative." And they're like, "Well, what are you gonna do?" And I says, "I'm gonna write a book." So I sat down and wrote a book, and it's my first book. I have 4 other ones in my head, but and if I actually sell a couple, then I'll write my second one. But I wrote the book for my daughter, so that when she's 16 years old, I'm gonna give it to her, just in case I'm dead. I'm going to say, this is who your daddy is. So,
that's sweet.
No, I'm being like a mirror right now for your story, because it makes me think of your daughter should know who you are.
Yeah.
It's complicated. It really is. It's complex. Actually, you make my life look fucking simple.
We have to do it slow. You know, it's a slow process.
I know.
Rush into this.
I know. I don't know, but I can imagine. Cool, I can imagine that you guys, you're doing it right anyway. It doesn't matter. Whatever you do is going to be perfect. We talk about acceptance a lot on this show.
Excuse me.
It's okay, girlfriend. Loud and clear, live on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show.
That much snot, dude.
Live on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. Starscream is blowing snot. I'm going to get the most views from this one. I know.
As fast as I blow, it just builds up. Like, I don't know where it comes from.
It's a machine. It's on. It's working. Hey, better out than in. This is what I always say. Better out than in. Okay.
I've been taking those breathing treatment things. My cousin gave me. They've been working pretty good.
I don't know what that is. Tell me what that is.
A nebulizer.
Oh,
okay, like the steroid breathing treatment.
Yeah. Okay. Now I know what you're talking about. And it's working?
Yeah, I've been avoiding the hospital. I don't want to go to a fucking hospital.
Fuck the hospital. That's a place where people go to die.
So I've been like doing home remedies and shit.
Yeah, I'll drink to that. Cheers, girlfriend.
Somebody told me they were like, get some whiskey. I'm like, I'm thinking about it, dude. I'm fucking delirious.
No, whiskey's a good trick. Whiskey's a really good trick. A good whiskey. Get a single malt whiskey from Scotland. Don't get the cheap shit, okay? No offense against Tennessee, but don't get the bourbon crap.
Yeah.
Get the real single malt stuff. It costs a lot of money, but you're worth it.
I like Jameson.
Yeah, that for the bar, that's okay. I'm talking about the real good stuff, though.
What's the real stuff?
Ooh, you want to know what my favorite whiskey is? Okay.
What?
When I say single malt, there's a bunch of them that I think are really, really great. Some are like maybe a little bit too strong. Talisker is one of that comes to my mind. But my favorite one is Oban. Oban is kind of smooth. It's got a kick. But Oban, O-B-A-N. It's a name of some lake in Scotland. And the Oban area, and you can find it at any decent liquor store. And Oban, and it costs, I don't know, $46 or some bullshit. It's more expensive than my book.
Well, next time I'm out, I'm going to look for some.
Yeah, Oban, I'll tell you, all you have to do, and just drink it neat. You know, no rocks, no water back. No, water back is okay, but no mixing it with anything. Just have it pure, and you just have tiny sips. And if you have a tiny sip every minute, I guarantee you, after 5 minutes, you won't give a fuck about anything. No, it's great.
That sounds like what I need.
If you're freezing cold, you don't feel cold anymore. If you think it's too hot, you don't feel fucking too hot anymore. You have tiny, it's like medicine. You have tiny sips. Oban, O-B-A-N. I'm telling everybody in the room, this is the best single malt whiskey you can get. It's not cheap, but it makes fucking Jack Daniels look stupid. No offense for anybody who likes JD.
I'm gonna look for it next time I'm out. I'm gonna get some and taste it.
Yeah, Oban is really great. Get a bottle of it. Okay, girlfriend, I'm gonna slowly say bye to you, but I want to see what you look like. I know your eyes are going to be on fire. You're going to be gorgeous. God. I want to look into your soul.
You're going to see me when I look like death?
Yes. I don't care if you got snot on your nose. I don't care if you're coughing up green phlegm.
I care, Blackie.
Look, nobody's going to see it. It's it's a personal request from me to you. A way to sign off, because I know that your picture is great. I don't want to see what you look like when you're sick, because I think that you actually probably look better.
God.
I think you look better than the picture that you put on your emoji thing or whatever it's called, avatar or whatever it's called. You look better when you're sick. Shit.
No, I don't.
No, that's what you feel like shit. But I told my story. I was at the fucking Italian restaurant. Literally, every single girl was like checking me out, and my friend Ann, the lesbian musician, she says, do you see the girl at table number 2 and the girl at table number 7 and the girl at table number 11? Everybody's checking you out, and they were. Why? Because I was vulnerable. Why was I vulnerable? Because I was sick. That made me more attractive. So I want to see how attractive, because your picture looks great already. I know how to look like a rock star or a Starscream. I want to see you when you're sick, because I'm sure that you're 10 times more gorgeous when you're fucking sick. I know it. I want to prove it. If you look like shit, then I'll tell everybody you look like shit. I just want to look into your eyes. I want to, I like to read people's minds. Do it for me. Do it for the old
Blackie.
I'm 49 years old. Do it for the old man.
I look like shit, though.
You promised me you would do it at the end. This is the end. It sounds like a Doors song.
Oh, God.
You said you're going to do it. You're a Christian. I'm a Christian. You made a promise to me.
I look like shit, though.
It doesn't. No. That's what you think. I'm here to prove you wrong.
Oh, God.
Just click the right.
All sweaty.
Click the button. You wipe the sweat off your fucking eyebrows or whatever.
I just want to die.
Well, you could die on my show. Just do it now. No.
Fuck.
Hey, I know you're going to do it anyway. Just get it over with, okay? Jump in the deep end, okay? Welcome to the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show.
Blackie, I don't want to let you see me the first time looking all shitty. What are you talking about?
No, I see you I'm looking at your fucking picture thing right now. You look gorgeous. I think that you're actually more genuine right now. I want to see you fucking half dead. I want to see what Starscream looks like half dead. You're,
I look like death.
I want to see death. This show is so funny, man. I want to see. I never said that before. I want to see death. Do it for JB, okay? I'm gonna tell JB. Oh wow, but she was.
Oh God.
She's super ill. Oh man, she's a catcher. She's a keeper. Get this girl. 5 seconds. I said only 5 seconds.
I heard JB's like 5'1". Is that true?
No, 5'3". I think he's 5'3".
Yeah, he's
5'3" or
he's
5'4".
too short for me.
Or 5'4". I'm not sure. How tall are you?
He's too. I'm 5'11".
Damn, girlfriend, you are fucking super tall.
You're actually like
you're actually
up to my waist.
You're too you're too tall for me almost. 5'11". Were you a cheerleader?
No, I was a volleyball player.
Okay, I knew
basketball.
I knew it was something to do with sport. Okay, the basketball. Yeah, my mother played basketball. My mother's also very tall, 5'10", but that's tall for a girl.
Yeah, my mom's 6 foot.
Damn, I'm 6'2". Damn, fuck it. How tall was your dad?
And then my dad was like 5'9", maybe.
I was gonna say, yeah, so you got taller than your dad.
But see, back in the day, he wore those clogs and shit. He was 6 foot something, you know.
Oh, that's cool. Respect. That's okay. Clogs in the 70s and 80s. All right, that's okay. Okay, girlfriend, you got to do it. Get it over with. Are you afraid of getting shots?
Afraid of what?
Getting shots? It's like you see a needle and you faint?
No.
Okay, then I want to see your mug.
Needles don't bother me. God.
I want to see the comparison. I see a picture of you now. You all dolled up, looking nice. You said, send the picture to JB. It was a tease. And
I'll send you a picture.
No.
How about that?
No. You said yes to live. Louisiana.
Oh God.
Louisiana. Vienna's calling. Okay, Vienna. Louisiana. I'm calling you out. Louisiana. You said yes. 5 seconds at the end. This is the end.
Blackie.
Just click the fucking right button. Do it. It's easy. I'm not asking to see your tits or anything. Okay. Just your eyes.
Look like shit.
I want to see you look like shit because I disagree with you. I say incorrect. I think that you look fucking better than this picture that you're showing me now.
Believe me, I don't.
Look, this challenge that I'm giving you was nothing compared to the story that you told earlier. Okay, this is an easy one. You should just press the fucking button and then I'll say bye to you. Hold on a second. What happened? Did I lose you? Oh, no. It still says we're on. I think we lost connection. Oh, I don't know. Maybe Starscream took the chicken exit. Oh, no. I wanted to see her look like shit because I know she doesn't look like shit. I know that she looks fucking... she's glowing. It's like being pregnant. We were talking about this early in the show. You know, pregnant. And women go, oh, I feel like shit. And it's like, no, you have a glow. And it's amazing that when people are sick and they feel like shit, they don't even realize. They look in the mirror and they go, I look like shit. But everybody else sees the glow. So I was trying to get to see the glowing Starscream. Now, I'll leave it open. It looks like that didn't work out. Oh, no. Okay, I stopped reading the chat for a long, long time. But that was funny. Hold on a second. I opened up another beer. Oh, fuck, man. I get trapped into this shit. I shouldn't even be on right now. I'm supposed to take a nap. I'm glad the chat is still alive. And it looks like JB's mom did not come on. So that didn't work out. Crystal Keith says, come to this one when this one is over. Okay, so Crystal, is something else going on? I would love to hand the show over. I have no problem handing the show over. Let me know what's going on. I know I have a 20-second delay. Who is live right now? I wish I could. I think I can click the thing and it doesn't fuck my page up. I think I learned that part. No, it fucks my page up. Let's take a look though. Oh,
totally discriminatory under common law. everything.
Okay.
That's a private company, though. But if it's a train station.
Okay, the InfoWars thing is going on right now. Okay. And yeah, Crystal's over there as well. And I see like 5 new things are coming on right now. So I'm gonna slowly. Oh shit! I think I lost everything here. I'm gonna slowly say bye. And whoa, my chat's going like a motherfucker right now. Okay, I'm regrouping. That's too bad that I lost Starscream. I'm gonna write to it. What should I write to her? Sorry, babes. Did not mean to piss you off. Is that PC? Did not mean. I'll put an LOL at the end. Did not mean to piss you off. I really did want to see what she looked like. And I'll put comma LOL. I think she'll understand my joke. So I wish she would. I'm gonna. Okay, now I have to kill the Starscream thing. Starscream, you can call me back if you want to. You can have one chance to redeem yourself. Okay, I'm killing the Starscream thing. She can call me back if she wants to. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sign out. Jeremy says, Blackie, what's up? Sup? Press like and subscribe. Stephanie says, Blackie, give me a ride to the doctor. Laugh out loud. We like that. Rescue says, oh, no. No, I tried my best. And she said, I caught her in a lie. She said she was going to do it at the end, and then she got shy. She looked in the mirror, and she says, I really do look like shit. And I don't believe her. I'm just saying it right now. I don't believe her. I think she looks fucking great. And Henry Rifle has a question. He says, are you streaming tonight? Yes, I'm going to do my normal show, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just came on here for a laugh. It was a joke. JB started the stream, and he said he wanted his mom to, if you want to see something really bad, watch my show. And so it didn't happen. Rescue says, you did a good show, Alec. Blackie Fitzpatrick. Thank you. I tried my best, but I'm going to shut it down for now. Everybody can go to Alex Jones and all that shit. And I'll take a little break. Maybe I'll take a nap. Whatever. I don't know. I'm too speedy right now. So you guys have been great. I was hoping Starscream would come back and I could. No, it looks like she's hiding. Anyway, Starscream was great. It was a spontaneous show. Thank you, everybody who was watching. And this is just a warm-up thing. JB, it's funny. We all go on at different times nowadays. It's like we're like, fuck it, let's go on. And as long as Isabella's out of the house, I'm allowed to make all the fucking noise I want to here. But for now, I'm going to say end of part 1. I will be back on 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show, live from Vienna.
Once
Thank you. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Have fun, and thanks for enjoying this little insert. Thank you, Starscream, for being part of the show, and everybody. See you guys in a little bit, or maybe on some other chat. Ciao, ciao, ciao. For now, from Vienna, bye.